Good morning. It's Monday. So, oops. Good morning. Good morning. I'm making my latte before anything. So I'm frothing the milk first. Oh, I forgot to sugar. I like to put the sugar in the milk because it tastes nice. I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee too. Maybe tea if you go down before the day starts. Caffeine. Caffeine, caffeine. Okay. Oh, I can't get my mouth started. That's fine. All right, we're frothing the milk first. Frothing pie. Alright, so I think today I'm gonna do a pumpkin spice cozy. Alright. Let's start a little water spa. Pumpkin spice. Are you a fan of pumpkin spice or no? I am. So, before we do that, okay. Our coffee is complete. Almost. I really hate to mess up the cuteness, but crush it. Now it's perfect. Good morning. Hmm. We're starting our chat at 6:45. Hmm. It is Self Mastery Monday. What does that mean? That means that today is the first day of the week and we started off correctly. Right. Stay there. I just have to fix my hair real quick. Hi, Doris fan. Good morning. What's your name? For real. I'm just doing a quick pasta grill. And you know, I'm about to put it in a bun because a bun is the easiest, cutest thing ever to do to your hair. But yeah, I'm just trying to make it a little bit more put together. Good morning. It is Self Mastery morning. I mean Monday. I need my coffee to kick in a little faster. How y'all doing? Do y'all have to work today? Because I do. I guess it's a little sad. Good morning. It is Self Mastery morning. I mean Monday. Self Mastery Monday. I keep saying morning. I guess every morning you have to master yourself, or you're not going to have that good of a day, regardless of what day of the week it is. But we're trying to start off on the right foot. Today, our first day back at work for most of us. Yeah, I started off correct. Gee. Get my brush. Get the brush. Oh, I have 1 minute left. Whoa. Oh, yes, 6:45. My phone. Doors. You never let me know what is your name. I would like to address you appropriately. That's just gonna have to be it. Yeah, that's gonna have to be it. Um, what's that? Hi, Misty. Good morning. Oh, I thought I heard something. Good morning. It is Self Mastery Monday. Right. So I'm supposed to be. Did I spell coffee incorrectly? I think I did. Anyway, I don't think you can see this the regular way anyway. So I'm gonna just do away with the board for now. Cause it'd be backwards. All right. I'm gonna get ready. I feel like I need to be so um much more structured, but I'm working on it, okay? Really do want to have real conversations about life and how to manage it and how slushy. I love your username. How cute. All right, let me get one thing. Let me get one thing. Where are you? Here you go. 12%. Ooh. I just have to get my other phone. Good morning, Doors. Good morning, Misty. Good morning, Slushy. Good morning, Heather. I appreciate y'all so much. Let me get my ring light so we can start talking about True Blue. Good morning. I cannot pronounce this name that starts with an A, but wait, so what phone are you on? Life? Huh? I don't know. I'm on I'm on my newer phone, actually. Actually, I'm on my newer phone. So I had to get my older phone because there's some stuff that I wanna refer to. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't really look around on this one because this phone is designated to you. Um, coffee. Coffee. Why did my screen light go down? Okay. For those of you who weren't here when I made it, I made a pumpkin spice latte. Um, which I'm just gonna put right here. That was a good one though, Misty. What phone are you on? Life? Kinda. I wish that was the only phone I had to have. I mean, it kinda is. Don't need much else but life. Air in your lungs. All that. You know? Um Ay ay ay. Okay. OMG. Alright. Oh, I can't get my shoe off. Okay. And now we begin. I am 5 minutes late, but hopefully you guys can forgive me. Right. Wow. I just hurt my shoulder. But yes, self mastery. I never said that. Hold on. I left my oven on, which is terrible. Okay. Excuse me. Why am I hot? Maybe I should move this bang out of the way. Okay. Self Mastery Monday. Okay, so I'm gonna go through some quotes. Why is it important to have self mastery? Puts you in control of your own happenings. It puts you in control of where you are, who you are, how you react. Um, yeah, so certain things can happen in life, but it's completely up to you how you respond, how you manage yourself. Okay, so I'm gonna go now to what is this? This is such an old phone, man. So I'm please, not now. I have to clear some storage on this phone. So self mastery is something that I've been really working on intentionally for the past maybe 5 years because whatever, I wound up in some situations where I was like, how in the world did I get here? But who else faulted it? Is it but mine? It's not nobody else's fault. Uh, Not to place blame or anything, but of course I made decisions that got me into this or got me into that place that I didn't want to be, person I didn't want to be around anymore. Self mastery. I've been working on it intentionally. Have I been perfect? No, I have to work on it every single day. But yes, one of the main, it's probably my core value in life is to master yourself because once you do that, who can move you? Nobody. You have so much power in your hands. And a lot of the time we don't even know. So let's see. I am looking for a quote. That's what I'm looking down on the phone. Um, hmm. All right. So if hmm, okay, so one of the things that I personally had to work on when I was really going through it, trying to figure out like why am I here? How did I even get to this? Was procrastinating. I knew what I had to do. I knew what was right to do for me. I know the steps that would take me to get to a certain place. But yeah, this is one of the quotes that I found. It says, decrease the time between having an idea and getting it done. Money loves speed. Poverty loves waiting. I'm gonna save that one. Poverty loves waiting. Don't procrastinate, man. So, again, decrease the time between having an idea and getting it done. Money loves speed. Poverty loves waiting, aka procrastination, aka just dragging your feet. No, we can't be dragging our feet. Um, Even though most times it feels so good to relax or do nothing, that you have to make we have a decision to make, you know. We have a decision to make between dragging our feet or getting right onto the task that we know we need to do, whatever that may be. And this quote was more entrepreneurial, I guess, because whatever, if you're happy with your job, what do you really? I mean, forget that thought. I just need a few sips of coffee. and I think my mind will be right. Um, so where are you guys watching from? Do you have to work today? I be trying to fit in this live every single day that I have to work because I feel that I'm not fulfilled if I go to work, just work the whole day. I work long hours, so I love to do this live before going to work, and that's a part of my self mastery because I know that I will be a little bit sad if all I do is work the whole day. Like, I would be sad. I'm like, okay, I dedicated so much hours to this job. Although I like the job, it's not like, the end all be all for me. So when I'm doing a 12-hour shift or I'm at the house for 14 hours, I'm just like, what did I really do for myself today besides make a few dollars? I don't like that feeling at all. So that's why I do this live every day before work. I usually work Monday to Thursday. So I do the live 6:30 every day. Well, Monday to Thursday. And I'm trying to incorporate an evening live on the days that I don't work or even some of the days that I do. Um just because we can't just be going to work and pounding our brains for, you know, the company. Okay, it's great to have work ethic, values, be a hard worker. That's fine. But if we're not doing anything for ourselves, I feel like eventually we'll just accept that lifestyle and, it's paying our bills. We can survive off it technically. But will we feel fulfilled? I don't know. Not me. I found that out a long time ago that I need to do something a little extra to make myself feel like, I'm moving closer to where I want to be in life. Because once you reach a certain, like the job I have now is once a goal of mine to have. And I'm great at it. I feel like I've reached my peak in my field. So once we reach one great accomplishment, I feel like we're always going to be wanting more. And I feel like we all really do want more. It's just that we fight that desire of more because it's challenging. One. Two, it's normal. Like, nobody can shame you for working a 9 to 5 job and making great money. But for but we definitely shame ourselves if we know we want even more than that. So yeah, that's a big reason I did the live is just to be able to master yourself. So Mondays are going to be a really important day. Self mastery Monday. If you can master yourself, you can master anything in this life. And I just want to be at my peak with y'all, and I want to help you understand that once you master yourself, you mastered life. Because this being that we're maneuvering around life. We are our own tool. We are our own we are everything that we need already. So if you can master all of the gifts you have, all of the skills you have, all the techniques you have, like there is nothing you can't do in this lifetime. So that's why it's so important to me. I realized once I started taking accountability for everything that happened in my life, like I started to find ways. I started to find ways to really control my life from that point on. Okay, maybe sometimes I got weak. Maybe sometimes I got weak. And I just was like, I just want to give up control. But that was my choice as well. Okay. We all make choices, whether it's to give up control or to actually take advantage of how powerful you are. We all have that choice. So, yeah, self mastery Mondays. I'm going to make it a lot more structured, like I said, because, you know, um, it should be more structured, and I want to like get my point across clearly. So I'm gonna find a couple more quotes that resonate with the theme of today, of every day, which is self mastery. Um, mm, okay, I really like this quote. I really like it. But yeah, this one is about accepting people's idea of what you should be doing in your life. People accepting the idea, oh wait, what they think you should be. But it says, if I didn't define myself for myself, I would be crunched into other people's fantasies for me and eaten alive. That is harsh. That's by Audre Lorde. I'm gonna read it again. If I didn't define myself for myself, I would be crunched into other people's fantasies for me and eaten alive. Eaten alive. Yeah, if you allow people to, kind of confine you to like this system that we have in America, or like, I don't know, the white picket fence, children, the puppy, like, if we like some of us don't want all of that, but that's what's normalized, and if you want that, that's absolutely fine. I feel like sometimes we could even be tricked, mind gamed into what we want. Like just because we see other people fitting society's norms or whatever, or like what's normal, what's acceptable. No. I'm gonna read it. Uno más time. If I didn't define myself for myself, I would be crunched into other people's fantasies for me and eaten alive. Literally, when you're not doing what you want in your life, it feels like you might as well just not be here because, like, what? I'm looking out. Yeah, if you can't live the way that you want to live, what's really the point? So, if I didn't define myself for myself, important to define yourself, important to define what type of life you want, define what's important to you. If I didn't define myself for myself, I would be crunched into other people's fantasies for me and eaten alive. Another thing that I hear a lot is that I I don't take things seriously. Like I joke around a lot. What you want me to do? Be like you, upset, miserable, stick up the bum? Like no, I'm not that type of person. I'm not that type of person. So imagine these people that come up to me like, oh, you joke a lot. Oh, you're always, happy. You don't take anything serious. There's a time to be serious. There's a time to be playful. No, I'm gonna be playful all the time because that makes me happy. I'm a happy person. If my happiness offends you, if my joy offends you, then you could be gone because you're clearly not appreciating it. Why are you in my face then looking for a laugh? Like if I fit into if we fit into people's expectations of us or what they want us to be, they want us to be a little less happy, a little bit less smiley, like a little bit less kind. No, what the heck? Like love, giving love, receiving love is the best feeling in life. And for me, my love language is smiling, laughing, joking, making fun of in a playful way, never hurtful. Anyway, I'm getting off tangent. So what got me there was this quote. It says, "If I didn't define myself for myself, I'll be crunched into other people's fantasies for me and eaten alive." Don't try to fit anybody else's mold for you. Whatever makes you happy, whatever makes you smile, whatever makes you you. If you can't accept it, then I don't know what to tell you. And there's another quote that actually matches that one a bit. I know by heart, actually. I don't even need to look it up. It says, if you're an ocean, be an ocean. Don't be a pond just because people can't swim. So if I'm a little too, have a little too much depth for you, if you need something a little more shallow water, then go ahead, dip your toe in that. But I'm not about to shrink. I'm not about to shrink to fit your needs or wants or desires or values which you find to be important? No. So self mastery a lot is just defining who you are, choosing who you are a lot of the time, actually, because sometimes we are built to be a certain way, like the way we're raised or the influence our friends have on us. So sometimes it's hard to choose or decide who you really are, aside from all these influences. The influences such as family, friends play a part. Sometimes it can be hard to decide what we really genuinely want before all of the influences came to play. So just remember who you are. Know that you're strong. Know that you're in control of anything, including the type of person you are, where you are in life, where you're living, where you're working. You've made a choice to be there. You made a choice to be there, and the first step of self mastery is self awareness. So if where you are right now doesn't feel like where you want to be ultimately, we always have to keep progressing forward. Always progress forward. There's another saying that comes in my head a lot. Keep progressing forward. Dang, I just lost it. I just lost the quote. Keep moving forward. That's what made me think of it. Keep moving forward. That's embarrassing. I forgot. But I forgot which one it was. Okay. So, dang, how could I forget that? Uh, okay. You have been. Oh, I like that one too. All right. So last one of the morning. I do have to go to work. I feel really good. I hope you guys got something out of this live. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Every morning that I'm on here, I have a good day. And that's the truth. Since I've been doing this a little over a week, and every day I've done it, I've had an amazing day. And I hope that you guys get half of what I get out of being on here because at least half. Because every day is a great day. Um, so yeah, keep progressing forward no matter what. This is the last quote before I go ahead and get ready for el trabajo. What you aren't changing, you're choosing. Simple, effective. What you aren't changing, you're choosing. Meaning that where you are right now, what you're doing right now, habits that you have right now, if you continue to hold on to those things, then you're choosing that because you know that you need to change it up, but you refuse to. Refuse to is a little harsh because sometimes it's hard to like change a whole aspect about ourselves. But it's necessary if you want to get to a different place. So what you're not changing, you're choosing. So keep that in mind. And the one that slipped my mind earlier was this. Oh, did I lose it again? Oh, okay. The one that almost forgot earlier was this. If you can define the problem correctly, you almost have the solution, or you already have the solution. So literally, if you have the problem, you put together the formula. Like if you have a problem, you put the solution. I mean, you put the desired outcome in the middle is the solution. We're very smart. We know exactly what to do. So once, if you can define a problem correctly, you almost have the solution. All you have to do is literally pick a solution. A lot of the times there's several solutions to one problem. Just pick one. And we know what the solutions are. So if you could define the problem correctly, you already have. the solution. Don't forget that you are in control of today. I know it's a Monday, but start the week off correctly, in your power, in your best self. I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna get ready for work. I'm almost ready actually, but I just wanted to come here and do this live with you guys real quick. So have a great day. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all so much. And